Hi everyone. So this is taking me too long to press the button. To go to live, it's still so new to me, but yeah, I'm liking it. And today I'm having a task to create a carousel in JavaScript, and it will serve on multiple parts of one project we are building right now. It's for a client, and this carousel, it's not the typical one that you put on homepage and such with some promos. It's like those in mid pages, like you have three reviews and you have the arrow to press to go next and next. And this one will be used on multiple parts of the website. And so what I'm going to be building today is a more universal solution, but also, as my habit goes, it will be a simple solution because I just like lightweight, simple, fast solutions, fast code. No libraries, no nothing, just vanilla JavaScript as God intended. So um, I have kind of a plan. I have some experience with this kind of carousels, and this will be like I'll be utilizing the scrolling function of browser. Modern browsers have this scroll snapping, which is not always the best. I found that Firefox is having some issues. It cannot always tell where to which of those items to snap. But usually it's okay. It's fine for this use case. So let's do it. I have here the page that I created a couple days ago for the first stream, and it's like I think 10 different 10 items, 10 boxes. Uh, Last time I was doing line clamping. This time I will use the same thing for making the carousel, and this carousel will be the goal is here to uh, line all of those in a row, have them nicely scrollable. Remove the scroll bar because the scroll bar shouldn't be there. It should mimic scroll. Technically it will be scroll, but user won't see it because it's just ugly. Honestly, having a scroll bar on these carousels is just ugly. So we'll be removing this, and sometimes there is an arrow, and so I'll just use some. I just make a div, make it like an arrow, and finally I must be checking. I must be definitely checking how much it's scrolled. I mean, is it completely left? Is it completely right? And that's just because in the design I unfortunately cannot show you because the project isn't out yet and it's just business. Uh, but there are some shadows, and arrows must go away if it's on the complete edge. So yeah, there are quite some features, but I think it will go quite simply, fast, and I don't see any issues there. But maybe there will be some. I don't know. We'll see. So I have this HTML where I have these three scripts. These two, Grace Event and Grace Web, I just brought from our system because they are like the basics for each of such. It's hard to call modules, just these features, these functions, and they'll be definitely useful here. They are just these little classes, very simple, but they make nice framework. So let's begin. I have here ready the Carousel JS, and I need to create a class in here, and of course initialize it. So first make this, yeah, make this framework, right? Gray swap, no constructor. In JavaScript I don't put things in constructor. JavaScript is weird with constructors. You have very specific order in which everything must happen in constructor, and I don't really want to deal with it. And so what I do is I have a constructor, and we have init class, init method, and this init method calls set events just for a structure of the code. So I don't need to define constructor just because it's defined in gray swap and it's taking the DOM element as a parameter. So I'll be using this, right? And I'll be definitely using this. Now I of course need to call it somehow. I definitely need to update this HTML because there will definitely be more than one containers. One container will be as you know, the flow of the items, and one will be above it just to contain the maximum size of it. And I know you can do like one container and put all items inside it, and mm, basically it works quite well. But there are situations like you need to put some before, after, and you'll have a very difficult time to put those on the side of the viewport, you know, because they will tend to go to edges of the entire length of the inner carousel, which is not something you usually want, right? So two containers, definitely two containers at least. Well, no more, no more. So let's do this and do just simply this. So I like to separate what CSS designer is or CSS coder is working with and what JavaScript coder usually works with. And so it's like a designer or the CSS guy has classes, and the JavaScript coder has data. Simple as that. But definitely, what I need, I'll put everything into a single file right now, but obviously it will be separated in the production. Um, let's count with possibility there will be more on the page, which definitely will be. Right. Carousel L init. And init calls the super init calls the events. And so this is it for definition. I don't think I broke anything. Right. This happened because the default CSS is set to body, which I don't want. I have to rebuild this thing. So let's just do this. Let's do this. Carousel in. This is the flags. Flags were obviously not. Obviously not. And it should be next. Yeah, perfect. This is great. This is a great start. Now, what I need is carousel is now I won't be touching carousel. I'll be touching this overflow auto. Yes, this is the first step, definitely. This is totally the first step. Okay, we have nice scroll bar. Nothing to be proud of, but that's a one step. Now, what I need next is to remove this scroll bar. I hate scroll bars, and I never know how it's done. Jeez, scroll bars in CSS keeping function. Well, let's ask GPT. These AI is not for everything, but they are definitely great for this simple, very definite task. Then, yes, so it's giving me this, and right, yes, and this, and I guess this should remove yes, while still being scrollable. Nice, perfect. Let's do snapping next. Scroll snap type, I think X mandatory, and item will be scroll snap align start. Sure. Perfect. Yes. This is nice. Yeah. I think, yeah, for normal user, this is great. I personally don't like it. For users, for the business that's providing the website, this is great because it's smooth, it looks good, and it kind of forces user to like see what's the content there, right? So yeah. Now I'll add the arrows. I'll need to add the arrows. Uh, so arrow left, data type, arrow left, and arrow right. Those will be definitely absolute. They must be absolute. Arrow position absolute. And usually what's good is to do this. Yeah. Top is always 50%, right? With, let's go 50. 50. Yeah. Radius 100%. Background and border one solid black. Let's make it nicer. Maybe? I don't know. Kinda. And yeah. The style will obviously be very different for the real web page. So yeah. Arrow left is and arrow right will be, yeah, this is it. This is perfect. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's work the JavaScript thing. First, I'll be yep. First I'll be making the function that checks the scroll layout, like the scroll position. Like, am I completely left? Am I completely right? Right. So this will be what will be. Yeah, definitely. Browsers tend to uh, scroll the elements on load. So this is very good thing to do to check the scroll position immediately after initiation of the carousel. So if browser scrolled your carousel to the left a little bit for some reason, maybe it was simply a resize of the window, which I don't tend to do much, but I noticed people on Mac specifically like moving the windows and resizing it very, very aggressively, actually. So yeah, this is good to do. Plus, uh, no, this is our little listener. It's just kind of an encapsulation of classic add event listener, just for the reason of automatic destruction of the events. What I mean is in the system, in Grace web system, what we do is that there is an event checking, not checking, but it's not event, it's observer. If an element is removed from the DOM, this Grace web's destructor is automatically called, and it contains removing all the events and just cleaning up. Yeah, I'm really hard on performance. I really need the or want the best from the browser. So yeah, check scroll. I cannot write check scroll. So right, checking left side is quite easy, right? I need this. Carousel scroll and uh, scroll out. Yep, we don't want to do this all the time when checking. It must be done once and cached or saved in a property. So look at this. Scroll left is 0. Then let's add uh, scroll left 0. Sure. Otherwise, let's remove it. For better performance, you let's dive into it. Let's dive. So this will try to, like, browsers are quite smart these days, but this still may cause a repaint sometimes, occasionally. Honestly, I don't always know why it happens. It's just experience. It happens. It happens. It shouldn't, but it happens. So let's check. Scroll left 0 if it doesn't have, right? And request animation frame. So we don't clog the client. Right. and removing it only if it has. Cool. This doesn't cause repaint. This does. And we want to prevent it as much as possible. Not repaint, sorry, recalculation of the website, of the web page. So this is left side, right? Mm. And this, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Oh, never mind. Checking right side. That's quite something. Right. We need, there is no scroll right, unfortunately. So what you need is to check uh, scroll left plus its width is less than scroll width, right? Let's see. Plus this L client width is, yeah, this is actually a good idea. You know why? Uh, it looks weird, right? Because it cannot go past this thing. But this situation here is uh, like especially touch screens like mobiles and iPads and even touch laptops. Their scrolling goes past the initial point. Just it it does that for the user experience. It does this you saw it, you know it, you encounter this. You drag your finger way past the left edge and it like drags the scrolling pane with your finger, right? So it goes beyond 0. I'm not perfectly sure if browser does tell you it's a 0 or it's minus something. But if the condition is this or that, it doesn't really matter for performance. And so let's just do less or equal to 0. As simple as that, and you are insured for any I don't know, any future, any possibility. We don't know everything, right? We don't know every piece of software, every browser there is. So why not to be sure? There's some way here. But here, this is definitely scroll width. Now here, I noticed in the past that browser sometimes, like if the scroll width is 2000 pixels, the total scroll, this scroll left plus client width, gives you like minus or the 2000 minus 1 for some reason. It gives you like 1999, 1998, and it's not because of borders. It's I don't know why. I don't know why this is happening, and it's weird. It's just some idiosyncrasy of the browser, right? So what I'll do is just again to be sure, and 5 pixels doesn't cause the difference. I don't care, right? So let's do this very simple check. Check this out. So if it's completely to the right side, then add this class, otherwise remove it. Yeah, sure. Now, the fun in like, yeah, didn't break anything. That's a sanity check that I didn't break anything. Okay, now let's make it nice. Let's make it functional. So if carousel scroll left 0, arrow left, opacity 0, and point none. I'll do opacity instead of display none just because we can do this transition. Yeah, it's too much, but just for show. And do this. And at the same time, Jesus, right. Okay. Yes. Huh. Not yes. Huh. What happened? It's still left. It stays left. Okay, something weird. If it contains scroll left 0. Sure. That's copying for you. Really? Really? If it contains, then remove it. Really? Oh, sure. Scroll doesn't bubble. Scroll L. Yep. Yes. Nice. Let's make sure. Yeah, this is awesome. This is really nice. I'm irritated by this thing here. Let's get rid of this. Very, very simply, just for this specific use case. Just yeah. Nice. This is beautiful. This is very beautiful. This padding isn't beautiful, but you know, you know. Okay. Uh, Now clicking the right? Uh, Click. So if E closes data type arrow left, else if let's copy this arrow right. Yeah. Try go left. Try go right. Try go left and try go right. Yeah, and now what to do is to go left and right by one item. They should all be the same way. So I won't be really concerned by how much. In good design, honestly, these are always the same weight. Otherwise, it looks wrong. It looks like some mess that and no user will be scrolling, right? Because it doesn't look like uniform UI. It just looks like some kind of mess. So uh, I won't be bothered by nothing else. I'll just take a weight of a single element in a single item and use its width to add or detract from scroll left. And because it's scroll left, it's driven, it's managed by browser. I don't need to be even concerned about, am I going beyond 0? Am I going beyond max scroll? I don't care. I actually don't care. And so very simple. It's still, I call it try, because it's not guaranteed that it will scroll, because I don't care. I could add some checks, but still, why? Scroll left. It means like minus. I need to detract, right? And yeah, you could do exactly this, what the agent is offering. You could do this. Just go by the entire length, and because it's like scroll snap, you would land on some on just edge of some of those items, which in your use case it may be great. I want to go one by one, and the advantage of one by one is you are perfectly ready for desktop, for mobile, and just one function, one process, no conditions. You are just ready for every occasion. This is how I love to write scripts. Just be simple and intentional. Uh, let's give them also a type, right? Now, if the HTML coder just decides to change up classes or do whatever, JavaScript is not affected. I just like this. Yeah. Right. Glad with. Now let's see what it does. I'm curious if. Oh, that's ugly. It just jumps. Nope. We won't be doing that. Scroll behavior smooth. Yeah. Let's rely on. Nice. And this is perfectly fine. This is perfectly functional. There is no reason to do it complicated. Like, yeah, I used to do these carousels like margin and position absolute and left, and there are use cases when it's perfect, when you need this. Most time, absolutely not. Most time is just perfectly okay. Sorry about this. I need to start muting any notifications. And yeah, maybe I should put this item into or the width into a property itself. In this case, I don't do that because items potentially can change. Browser width can change. User can resize. The item itself probably won't change, right? But fine, let's do it. First item out. Let's do it. Let's let's do the same thing I preach. If it change anytime, then sure. We just need to work with that. But the weight of the item I'll be taking live. I'll be taking at the moment the things about to change. And this is also a good idea. Asynchronous JavaScript is such an amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing stuff. Cool. Now I should be, yes. Yeah. Yeah, and it works even if I spam the button. Sure. It's just if you use if you utilize browsers APIs, then you are having such a great time with the coding. This is working perfectly. This is awesome. This is amazing. And look, I'll just resize and we are home the same way, right? This is this is like if you are on a mobile, just doing the same thing. Yeah, you can be resizing, you don't care. This is the beauty. You don't care. And you see, if if it shows all of those, if it shows everything at the same time, if there is not enough, then this function will catch it and you are done. This is amazing. Yeah. So is there something else that needs to be done? I don't think so. Now I should just take this function or this class and use it wherever I need to use it. Just place those, right? And use it in the project. And it's simple, it's nice, and honestly, nothing more to do. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this code will be on GitHub gist. I'll be sure to put it there, and yeah, you can just go there and download if you want a very super simple carousel. This is it, and have a great day.